So we just listed this campaign here, and what I want to do in this video is show you how to add a tracking pixel to the campaign. And this is different. This is probably nothing you've seen in any other Teespring course. I like adding my own tracking pixel within the actual description of the page as a bit.ly link. It's actually a bit.ly image link. It's really hard to explain, so I'm going to have to show you what I mean. I'm going to go in here and edit details because I noticed in the last video there was spacing problems here. I want a space here and a space there, or a hard return, I guess. So I'm going to go in and click edit. So I want to put a space here. No, a space, a return is what I'm trying to say here. And then here as well. All right, so let's just save the changes there. I notice that changes won't save right away. It takes like 5 to 10 minutes before they actually show up live on the actual campaign. So it takes a bit. And I should change that to the 3rd because it went to 8 days. So let's change that. Go back to my campaigns. Edit details. And go the 3rd. All right, save the details. Now what I like to do now, so this is the procedure that I do. Now I want to, what I do is I put a little image inside my description that's invisible. So you actually cannot see the image. So inside the campaigns edit area for that shirt right here, inside here at the very end, if you put a space, I'll use the image button here to insert an image, right? But what I do is I actually don't insert an image. I insert a bit.ly link. Now what is bit.ly? Let's go on over to bit.ly here. I'll just use my saved logins here, bit.ly. So head on over to bit.ly and I'll just log in here. And so with bit.ly, what you want to do is you want to enter in a link here to an image. So bit.ly is just a tracking, service. So basically you just put a link in here. Actually, sorry, it's not only a tracking, it's a URL shortening service. So you put a big long link in here and it'll make it really short like that. But at the same time, they also tracks clicks. So if you click on stats for a given link, you can actually see all the clicks over time for a given link. So what I do is I create a single little tiny 1 pixel image. I upload it somewhere to one of my websites, and then I take that link of wherever I upload it to, I put it into bit.ly right here, and I make a new link, and then inside my account here, my Teespring, where did it go now? There we go. Sorry. Inside here, that's where I put the bit.ly link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to manually do it, but I also created a whole tool that does it for me inside here with one click of a button. So obviously T-Inspector is the way to do it, but I want to show you how to do it manually as well. So the first thing I need to do is create a 1 pixel image. It doesn't matter really what software you use. I'm just going to use Photoshop. It doesn't matter what imaging processor you use at all. So you just go File, New, 1 pixel by 1 pixel. So it's really, really tiny. I'm going to go File, Save As, and I'm just going to save it in our folder there. So just in my pilots folder there. And I'm just going to call it pixel, and I'll select, let's say JPEG, it doesn't really matter, pixel.jpg, and we'll just save it here. But what I do want to do is I want to name it a specific name. And so I'll just name it the same as the actual campaign name. So the campaign name up here is just this part of my URL, drop your gear. So I'll copy that. Let's go back over to my Photoshop. Where did it go? There we go. And then I'll just do pixel dash control V. So drop your gear.jpg, and I'll just save that. I could just save it like as 5. It's going to be, the size is irrelevant anyways. And now what I got to do is I have to upload that to the internet. And if you, obviously you need a website and you need to use an FTP program. So I'm just going to use my Qt FTP. Actually, I think I can use one that's free here. The Coffee Cup FTP, if I can just find it on my desktop. So here it is, Coffee Cup free FTP. And you can get that at coffeecup.com. Just type in Coffee Cup software, FTP software in Google, and it'll show up. So I'll show you right now. Head to Google and just type in Coffee Cup software, FTP. First link that showed up. This is the software, and you can download it for free or you can pay for it. I don't even have the paid version. I have the free one. And so I'm going to log into one of my servers here. And to add a server, you just click on servers and then you just add in your information. So I'm just going to select one here. I haven't used it for a while, so I'm going to see if I can even see if I can log into my AMA suite. Let's connect. There we go. So I'm just going to let's just create a new folder here. And I'm just going to name it Trackers and go into that folder. And so the way that an FTP program works is the files on the right hand side here are the files located on my server, my website. The files on the left hand side are the files located on my computer. So let's go ahead and browse to where we saved that that file that I saved to my computer, the pixel file. Okay. Where did it go there? There it is. Pixel dash drop your gear. So I'll just upload that to my website. There we go. It should be done. Now the link for that particular image is going to be http. So I put it on my AmaSuite site, amasuite.com / I made that extra folder called Trackers, and / the name of the file, pixel dash drop your gear.jpg. And so if I take that link, right click and copy, I just want to make sure that it's actually there on the internet. So I'll just make a new tab here in my browser and just right click and paste at the top and hit return on my keyboard. And it didn't find it, so it didn't get up there. Dave went in here, and didn't it? Actually, my server is on. It's on a dedicated server, so I forgot to go into the actual website folder. So this is where it'd have to be. Sorry, if you're using not a dedicated server, then it makes sense, but I just put it in the wrong spot. So Trackers, this is my website. Now let's upload it. And now it should work. So let's do that again here. Yeah, there we go. So it worked. You can't see it because it's a tiny little image, but it's there. So it worked. And then what I do is I take this link, right click and copy, and I head on over to bit.ly. Where did I lose my window? There it is. And I'll add it right here. Paste. And I'll just use the default one that they have here. And I will simply just save it. But you can actually go up here and edit the text for it. So I'll just call it drop your gear. Save that. go ahead and now I have my link. And if I go back to your links, you will see my link is here. Now I just click in here, Control C to copy, and now I have my tracking link. Now remember, this is just a bit.ly link that's pointing to my actual image located on a server. I'm not using the image for anything. It's just that I have to put an image on the internet. I need a link somewhere so that I can actually make a bit.ly link so that I can add that image into my my actual campaign. I keep losing my window. There it is. My screen is way too big. So now that I have my bit.ly link, now I finally go back to my Teespring, and in here, this is where I add that insert that pixel. So I go here, and then I paste my link in here, and I go insert image, and I'll save it. All right, so basically what did I do? I just added a tiny little image in here of 1 pixel that you cannot see, but I added it through a bit.ly tracking link. So now every time someone comes to this page, that will register as a view inside of bit.ly. So right here, drop your gear. So if you actually look at the stats, you can see there's already been 3 clicks because that's me fooling around, and I can tell because I live in Canada and it's telling me those clicks are coming from Canada. Now these clicks are not raw, meaning they're not totally, every time I go refresh, it won't always just keep adding as another view. It's not totally raw, but it's not totally unique visitors as well. It's sort of in between. I'm guessing a visitor is classified as unique within a certain time period. So like if maybe just per day, I think maybe for 12 hours or 24 hours or something like that. But if you go there, and if I go to that page and I start refreshing, it won't actually address any more clicks. But if I come back in like a few hours or something like that and start refreshing, it'll register another click. But the thing is, don't worry about it because usually the numbers will match up fairly closely to my Facebook account. And I love doing this because what's the best thing about this is the fact that I will be able to see my traffic instantly in real time. So as soon as I list my ad on Facebook, I will be able to see if someone's clicking in my or going to my page instantly. This tells you up to the very minute, like every single minute this will register. Like if I go refresh right now, it'll probably move down a bar. Yeah, it did. It moved down 1 bar already. So it's like real-time tracking, which is awesome if you're impatient like me and you want to know if traffic is coming from your ad right now. So that's how I do it. So I always add a tracking pixel in every single one of my accounts. So judging how difficult it kind of was fumbling around putting my pixel up there and all that, it's not exactly easy, is it? And especially if you're doing like 10 designs a day. That's why I built that tool inside of T-Inspector. You see, if I did it with T-Inspector, all I had to do is first I have to enter in my FTP profile. So I have one here for one of my servers. So you enter in your information here, and I provide a help video on Teespring or T-Inspector to show you how to do this. You just get to the help videos by clicking the help button at the top there. And once you've done that, then you go to trackers and you have to enter in a bit.ly access token. Just click this button right here. It takes you right to the page. And all you need to do is just create a free bit.ly account and then enter in your password, click this button, generate token, and it gives you this long, big code. Just take that code, they'll put it right here in a box, and you just enter it into this box right here once, and it will automatically save it in there for you. The software will remember that it's in there. And then that's it. That's all you have to do. And so the next thing, sorry, that's not all you have to do, but the next thing we do is create the bit.ly link. So once you do those 2 settings, all you do is you come, when I start pumping out shirts, I just come in here, go trackers, and all I have to do is enter in a bit.ly label. And so my bit.ly labels are always just the name of the shirt because the name of the shirt is always unique. Sorry, not the name of the shirt, but name of the campaign link, I guess. So I take that and I'll just paste it in here. And all I have to do is just create a whole bit.ly link. Click this button. The software is magically creating a pixel image, uploading it to my website, which I selected here for my profiles. And then it goes to bit.ly and it creates the link for me. And here's my link. It's that easy. Now I just take this link, copy, and now inside of my editor, I add the link. I've already added a link in there, so I'm not going to add another one. But this, you just go in here and then add your link like this. Boom, and add the link. But I'm not going to insert both of them because I only need one. But that's how easy it is to use that tool. So if I'm doing like 10 designs in a day, then boom, it's just like bang, 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 just clicking that button and pasting. It's basically copy and pasting. It's so fast. So that's if you want to add pixel tracking to your campaigns. I do all the time because, like I said, I love seeing that real-time data coming at me right away when I'm listing my campaigns within Facebook.